Hey everyone! So today's video is about some hard decisions on the homestead. One regarding one of the roosters and one regarding the goats. First, I wanted to address where have I been for the past month? Well, things have been kind of crazy with the family. My oldest is in pre-K for the first time, and it has really been a struggle to keep everyone healthy. I always have a hard time mentally when the kids are sick. It brings me right back to when my youngest was in the NICU, and just generally is hard times. One of the many reasons I live this lifestyle is because the animals are a huge source of relief from everyday stress for me. They really help with my anxiety. Sometimes difficult decisions need to be made at inconvenient times in life, which is unfortunately one of the realities of this lifestyle. Thankfully, none of the animals are sick. Everyone is healthy and thriving. Before we get into the hard decisions, I wanted to introduce someone to you. This is Sunflower, our newest addition to the homestead. She is not only a beauty, but she also comes from really good lines and from a fantastic farm. She is bred and is due March 18th. I am beyond excited. I just absolutely adore her and can't wait to share the journey with all of you. It will be the first time for me, so I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, but I am doing lots and lots of research. The first hard decision has already happened. I'm overjoyed to say has had a very happy outcome. It is in regards to Huckleberry or Wether. He has been a really good boy and we all loved him, but a couple things led to me making the decision to rehome him. First, he has been trying to headbutt both of my kids, who are very small. My youngest is 2. Nothing out of regular goat behavior, but it's something that I do take really seriously. I do like having my children around doing chores, and that is something I couldn't do with him around anymore. I also have been doing a lot of reflection about what I truly want out of our dairy herd, and with a 3-goat maximum rule, it just didn't make much sense to have a non-productive goat around. I really want the dairy, and I really want to give the girls all the best grain and treat them to alfalfa pellets. And that is something I would have to constantly monitor with the weather. I put some feelers out there, and I'm happy to report that the absolute perfect home reached out to me and took him in. A very knowledgeable couple, and their children are a little older, and they have even more goats, and they do rotational grazing. Honestly, I could go on and on. Shout out to y'all if you're watching. The second hard decision has to do with one of the chickens that we hatched out last summer. One of the silky barred rock chickens. When he was a couple of months old, I noticed he was developing rye tail, which did not bother him at all. He is living his chicken life like a normal chicken. My thoughts were that if he wasn't bothered by it, we have enough room in the coop. I was just going to let him live out his days and be happy. I really didn't think he would be able to catch the girls, if you know what I mean. The Delawares being completely healthy, I figured they would do all of the egg fertilizing. Well, what I didn't count on was him being way smarter than the Delawares. Most of the chickens nest in the bigger coop at nighttime, and there are about 6 hens that go into the smaller coop where they all lay their eggs. He has figured this out and now goes into the smaller coop at nighttime and literally fertilizes all the ladies in there in the morning. This is bad because rye-tail is a genetic disorder, so it would be very irresponsible for me to hatch out any of the eggs if there even have been a chance that he fertilized any of them. In the same manner, it would be irresponsible for me to rehome him in case the same thing would happen there. He is going to be cold, unfortunately. So that's what's been going on lately. I hope the new year brings some health with it. I am really exhausted. I'm sure there are some other parents out there who can relate. As usual, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.